This is Bobby. It's late night in the man cave, and I'm a special guest. Party on, baby! Doing the luau. Hey, so this dude knocked on the door. Knocky, 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 knocky. And he wanted to come and date my daughter. Look at my shirt, bros. Look at Dads against daughters dating. And it's a 12 gauge. Here's the thing. Sober up, partner. Touch not thy anointed. I'm like, man, you're so gnarly, but who are you, bro? Where's Matt? Hey, Matt's out and about. It's date night for him and his wife, and he's like, I haven't filmed, and it's too early to film. I was like, man, let me do it. I can talk the talk, walk the walk. I mean, yeah, tomorrow's church, right? Yeah, let's get it on. Okay, so guys, here's the thing. Special guest, if you have to call me something, call me Bobby. That's what my friends call me, okay? If you're not my friend, you don't have any right to call me Bobby. I don't like it. Okay, we're going to be in what? Proverbs chapter 13, verse 7. Okay, listen to God's inspired word. It says this. There is that maketh... I can't read this King James thing. Let me read an NIV, okay? I mean, honestly, the King James, what's up with that cat? You know what I'm saying? Was he really a king? Look at. I never asked Matt that, but I'm always wondering, hey, King James, was he really a king? And did he play basketball? It's just some things that go through my mind, okay? But listen to God's word. It says this. Some who are poor pretended to be rich. Others who are rich pretended to be poor. So you're coming out of the supermarket, you got a pocket full of hundreds, there's a homeless guy, and he might even look like me, and he says, hey, can you spare some change? And you know what you do? You're acting like you're poor. You're going, oh man, I don't have anything on me. Yeah, but the dude just looked through the window and watched you peel off the hundreds. Is that not crazy? Is that not like the best illustration ever? Have you done it? You hypocrite, you know you have. Oh no, I'm totally broke, okay? Why don't you just step up to the plate and says, hey, I don't want to give you any money because I think you're going to spend it on booze and drugs. I mean, let the truth set you free, man. Oh, I just can't believe it, okay? So there's people that are poor trying to pretend they're rich. And we always run into that. Why are we trying to impress the Joneses or impress this person we don't even like? People all the time are trying to impress everyone. The poor act rich, the rich act poor. Why not just be yourself? My hair's in my mouth, man. Now listen, let me give you a better illustration, dudes, okay? You're sizing up a situation. Let's say God sent you something, and you're looking at what he sent you. It could be a season, it could be a job, it could be a girl. And let's say it's a girl, and you look at her, and you're like, man, she's nasty. I know I've been praying for a while, but golly, you know, that's not what I want, Lord. Oh, so what do you do? Oh, you pre-qualify the package, man. You're looking at this chick, and you're like, I'm not going out with her. Here's the thing. I'm not going to date someone I'm not going to marry. That's what you're saying. And, hey, I understand what you're saying. But lo and behold, like a month goes by, and you see your buddy with this chick, and you can't believe it's the same chick, meaning this, she knows how to put makeup on. She did her hair. You saw her when she was helping someone move. You know what I'm saying? And you're looking at this stone fox girl that was going to be your girl, but you passed up on the situation because you said, guys, and so that's what some of you are doing. Honestly, that's what you're doing. You're checking out this cow. You're saying, hey, she's a hound dog. Oh, and I wouldn't touch her with a 10-foot pole. I wouldn't even let my brother take this cow. Oh, no, nasty to the core. But then once she cleans up, and you see the real deal, guess what? You're just like, oh my goodness, am I stupid? The answer to that would be yes, you're stupid. Okay, but let's take it one step further. Let's say it's not a gal. Let's say it's God. Oh no. Oh, hey, Bobby. Call Bobby. Hey, stick with me. I'm stomping on your toes.
So God sent you into what? A situation, an event, a job, a relationship. Something's going on in your life. You know what you're doing? You're sizing it up. You're just like the verse. You're pretending to be something that you're not, or you're pretending to be something that you're not, or you're pretending to be. Huh? And I know you're probably saying, Bobby, how do you tie this in spiritually? Matt, where you at? I don't know. I think you tie it in this way. Sometimes we're in life, and there's different seasons, and there's different things that are going on that he sent our way, and we just start judging this person, this job, this opportunity, this season. We just figure we have it all figured out up here, but we got nothing figured out. Our text says this: the rich people are acting poor, and the poor people are acting rich. And we're trying to figure out life. Only the sovereign God can figure out life. There's no figuring out what he's doing. Do you know when you're going rogue and you're trying to figure everything out? You're likened unto a jackass. In the Bible, hey, that word's in the Bible. I can use that. Hee-haw, 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 hee-haw. Listen, that's what you're like. You're like a jackass. And you're like, Bobby, who are you to call me a jackass? Listen, I didn't call you a jackass. I called you a fool. Because it's the fool who denies God. And so much of our lives, that's what we're doing. We're denying God. We're trying to be something that we're not to impress someone we don't like. Have you not done the old, I don't have any money? Have you not tried to impress someone when you had 2 cents? I was dating this one gal, and she was all into me. She liked me a lot. I mean, finally I settled down with a princess, but look at this gal was all into me. But I was between paydays, and instead of saying, hey, I'm totally broke, I told her my Ferrari broke down, and I had to put all my paycheck into that. She didn't buy it. Loser. She figured out what I was, a liar. Why did I say this? Hey, this is what I should have said. I am so into your junk. You are so hot. I like the way you move. Listen. I'm between paydays, baby. You think you could score me some Taco Bell in the movies, and maybe next week I'll reciprocate if it goes well tonight? If not, it's a freebie on you. That's what I should have said, but I didn't say that. I lied. And I think we're just going through this life the wrong way. And I think what we need to do is be ourselves, okay, and relax. Listen, and I think a lot of you, even now, you're judging me. Man, who are you to judge me? Listen. What if I told you I got saved last week? And before that, I was in a ditch, and I was in jail, and I'd done a lot of bad things. And someone just opened their Bible, and they went like this: hey, Bobby, can I tell you something? I go, yeah, shoot straight, bro. Can you buy me a Coke and a taco? And they bought me a Coke and a taco, and what if they read this verse to me? Are you listening to me? Listen, are you listening to me? What if they said this? Hey, Bobby? I was like, yeah, we've already established that's my name. For God, I know who that is. I'm not stupid. He loved the world. Yeah, he made everyone, so he loves the world. He made flowers. He's not down here sniffing them all the time. I am. They're for me. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. We know his Son's name. His Son's name's Jesus. That whosoever would believe in him would have everlasting life. I says, yeah, hey, listen, I went to Vacation Bible School. I've heard that verse before. And this cat, listen, this cat, he says, Bobby, he came to die for you. And you know what I said? I said, what for? He says, because you're a sinner, Bobby. And I says, how do you know I'm a sinner? He asked me if I lied. I go, all the time, every single day. He says, what does that make you? I go, a person who lies? He goes, no, you're a liar. I go, okay, I'm a liar. He says, Bobby, you ever steal? I go, only when I need stuff and I can't afford it. Okay. He says, what does that make? I go, okay, we're going to play the game. I'm a thief. He says, Bobby, you ever look at a woman with lust in your heart? I was like, is this some kind of freaking game you're playing with me? I go, yeah, every single day I'm at Walmart. I'm checking these women out. They're hot. I mean, I don't know what it is about women in Walmart, but I dig it. I really do. They're everywhere, you know? And I try, really, listen, if a guy's with a gal, I look the other way. I give my due respect, especially if that guy's much bigger than me. I don't want to get pounded down. But if she's alone, I'll give her a second glance, maybe even a third glance. If she's in bleach, guess what? I'm in bleach. I'm that kind of guy. I'm alpha male. And he says, well, what is that? I don't know. He says, well, that's adultery of heart. I go, yeah, adultery. That's one of the bad ones. Click me in, you know. He says, you ever use the Lord's name in vain? I go, no, I don't do that. He says, well, Bobby, from an admission of your own mouth, you're a liar, an adulterer, a thief. Oh, I forgot the part where he asked if I hated people. I was like, yeah, who doesn't? You know, there are those undesirables. They're all over life. You know, you probably have some in your neighborhood, your family, at the work table. Okay, he says, I'm a murderer of heart. So he says, you're a liar, adulterer, a murderer of heart. He goes over all this. If you were to be judged by God's 10 Commandments, what's going to take place? I go, you tell me, bro. You're telling the story. He says, you'd be guilty, Bobby. Does that concern you? I go, yeah, that greatly concerns me. Because he says, you know where those people go? I go, listen. I went to the Easter special. I was 7. I went there, and that dude was talking about the resurrection, and if you didn't take God up on the offer, guess what? You're going to the hot place. I go, I know. Here, I see where you're going. If I stand before God today, let's say I got in some freak accident on my skateboard or something, or surfing, and I hit the coral. It just shredded me. You know what I mean? And there's no one out there. A riptide just sucked me under, man. Or look, I've read my Bible. And here's the thing. I shouldn't have done this. But I think he thought I was just, a biblical illiterate. Like I never cracked the good book. So I says, look it. I could be out in the ocean, catching some tasty waves, and all of a sudden the big whale. Yeah, I was alluding like I read the story of Jonah, which I read the kids' version of it, with the big whale. And people argue whether was it a whale, was it a shark? Who really gives a crap? You're in the middle of some fish, okay? And it sucks, okay? Honestly, it sucks. Okay, so what I'm trying to say to the guy is, I realize if I die, I'm going to burn in hell. And he says these words, does that concern you? And I go, up until about 10 minutes ago, it didn't concern me. I could care less. I was just hoping they'd put extra sauce on my taco. You know what I'm saying? Well, here's the thing. But it concerns me now that you threw the guilt and the weight of the world on me and just showed me what a piece of garbage I was. It totally concerns me now. I don't want to die. Now I'm just kind of being paranoid, thinking I'm going to get hit by a car in the middle of the freaking street. I was like, what do we need to do to solve this problem? And I prayed. And I gave my life to Christ. And he says, he gave me a pamphlet. I appreciate it. Is that all I get? Can I get your phone number? He didn't want to give me his phone number. You mean you're going to tell me about your Messiah, your Lord, and I'm going to pray with you, and you're going to give me this little cheesy pamphlet, and I can't call you and ask some questions? Here's the thing. It kind of goes along with our text today, doesn't it? He's acting like he's the real deal. I wonder if he went to church Sunday and bragged to all of his buddies how he saved Bobby. Well, let me tell you this. He didn't save me. I started reading the Bible. God saved me. That guy just showed me a few pointers. God saved me. But that dude didn't save me. He wouldn't give me his phone number. And why did I tell you this big story? Oh, because you might be judging me. But let me tell you this. God's judging all of us. And he judges us by this. And he says, stop being something that you're not. If you're rich, humble yourself. Give a homeless guy a couple bucks. Tell him the truth. He'll appreciate it. Say this. I got 5,000 large right here. But I think you're going to do drugs. I think you're going to shoot up some heroin, smoke some marijuana, some gunji, get some liquor. Tell you what I'll do. Let me take you somewhere, buy you some clothes, get you some food, get you a hotel room for the night. Just do that. Don't go doing the pat down. And then I meet people all the time. I forgot what I was going to say. Guys, I remember where I was going. I was just faking you out. See if you're going to click, man. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. God may bring a person, a situation, maybe a blessing, maybe your partner for life, crossed your path. He doesn't want you second guessing him, thinking you're smart. We're not smart. I mean, honestly, you're smart. Figure out how to get off this planet. I mean, look at all the stars and everything. Look at all the other planets. Don't you want to party on those planets and hang out there? That's a free one. Okay, but listen. God's always putting things before us, and we're looking at it like we know better than God. But if God put it before us, it has to be there for a reason. And that girl that's a hound dog, perhaps she's not really a hound dog. Perhaps she's trying to see if you'll treat her decent. Maybe she's a diamond in a piece of coal. And maybe she's tired of men who are shallow just looking at her body and her beautiful long hair. And maybe she's dressed like a pig just to see how you're going to treat her. Will you be a friend to her? Will you treat her nice? Or when she gets all dolled up, I know you go out with her because you're wanting to date your buddy's girl now. Oh no. We need to be who we are. Guys, you know what you're going to do from now on? You're not going to give a used car salesman appraisal of the car. Do you know what I'm talking about? You went to buy a car and they're doing an appraisal. They're putting their hand on every little scratch and dent and window chip on your car and saying, what happened here? And then sometimes they don't talk at all. They just are touching and feeling everything, making you feel like a piece of crap, almost like your car's the worst car on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that to God? How about when something comes up in our life that we don't understand and we're not seeing correctly? How about we go to God? Say, God, is there something I'm missing here? And obviously there is, because you're asking the question. Because what you're really saying is, hey, I'm too good for this. I'm too good for her. I would never work at a job that paid that. This is below me. Friends, when I was reading the Bible the other day, right before Jesus gave his life, do you know what I read? He washed the feet of all those disciples. Even the guy that was going to stab him in the back. Jesus knew that dude's going to betray me. Jesus washed his feet. Didn't make sense to the disciples. Life doesn't make sense. We don't have any sunglasses that just explain everything. Hey, I'll put these shades on. Everything's going to make sense. It doesn't work like that. What works is you making him Lord, God, Savior, Master, owner of your life. Depending on him with all of your life. And resting in him and trusting him. Just like I did with that dude. And I didn't get a free taco out of it. And I didn't even get a phone number. I got something better than all that. Has a great sound, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. Just like dance at the man cave. We can't do it late night. We can't do it at all. Hey, did it make sense? Can you glean anything out of it? If not, come back tomorrow. See ya.